Hi there, Tom from the Investor Centre. Today I'm going to be giving you some headline figures for relating to the HS2, the world's most expensive railway. So the UK invented the locomotive back in 1804. Yet today we are probably at the bottom in terms of railway infrastructure just because of how much it costs. The costs mostly are due to red tape, too many people too many regulations, and too many people having their recommendations just to slow down the whole project. So the cost per mile, the world's most expensive, $416 million a mile, which is insane. So the Germans can do it around about a quarter of the price, and that's going through the Alps. Now, the UK, is pretty flat compared to the Germany and the Alps. And in Spain, $26 million was about a little bit more than 5% of the cost, which is insane. I think something that really sums up the project is I call it the $216 million Batcave. It was due to cost £40 million, which is still an insane amount of money because there are potentially some bats along the route. But here you go, £216 million it ended up costing, which I think is mental. You've even got a whistleblower payout because someone was basically saying that they're fired because they're saying that systematically they're underestimating its own costs. Don't know why, probably because they know that it's more likely to continue to go ahead and people are going to continue to profiteer from it. I've got a timeline here. So it started in original estimate 33 billion in 2010, and it's hoping it would be completed by the mid 2030s, which is quite a long time. And the latest estimate is 100 billion and still rising. Dread to think where will it end up, but what's that? That's more than three times the cost, which I don't know how that can go over by that amount. Another level of shows the bureaucracy is there's 50,000 pages in the environmental statement. To put that in perspective, that would, according to the maths, that would weigh 250 kilograms if you were to print that out, and the public had 60 days to read it. So I've got the full report here. I thought some interesting figures. I'm going to publish it on our website at the Investor Centre. I will send a link, but I just thought this was it's in the news again, some interesting figures. Obviously, this is an expense to the taxpayer. And, I'm a firm believer of improving infrastructure. Generally it's great for the economy, creates jobs. But this is obviously insane. If other countries, especially in the EU, who also have their own level of bureaucracy, if they can do it at a quarter of the price, why can't we? That's all from me. I'll put the links in the description and I'll speak to you on the next one. Thank you.